A message for others of you. Apparently, somebody does want to come back because the grass was not greener on the other side. They want to come back. They want to come back. Somebody here does. Also, there's been a lot of confusion. Confused about whether there was a mischance. Like a lot of what ifs. What if I would have done this differently? What if I wouldn't have done that? What if? What if? What if I wouldn't have broken up with so-and-so? Okay. So that apparently is an issue for some of you. Also, respect. Somebody has not been giving you the respect that you deserve, or they feel that you disrespected them. So somebody needed a break. Okay. Let's see. Let's talk about your recent past, last year, last month, last second person, place, or situation. They want to give you two. The Nine of Pentacles. This is like, this could be Virgo that some of you are dealing with. It is earth energy. But this is about freedom, about independence. Apparently somebody thought they wanted to be free. They wanted to be on their own. And now they don't. Others of you have been really working hard on getting your stability, being stable, getting your money right, you know, saving your chips. But a lot of need to do this by yourselves. Free. Free to do whatever you please. Somebody doesn't like this part. They don't like that you're good without them. Or you might see them, remember, it could be either way, not really liking that they didn't come back right away, or even a little bit upset, like I thought that they would see that without me they couldn't be happy. So kind of just like let them go, like, oh, there's the door. And they didn't come back. Or expecting you to come back. And then you have the Three of Wands. Doesn't she look so comfy? This would be your ships coming in. For some of you, this separation had to happen. It could have been a long distance relationship. And there was an ultimatum, like, are you going to move towards me? Or they're asking you, are you going to move towards me? Because this long distance relationship is not working. You don't even have to be at a distance. You could be within the same home. But the relationship is changing, has changed. Like, you feel like you're with a stranger now. It has become distant. They're not telling you everything that they used to. You're not telling them. So the question was, or that's an ultimatum, a suggestion, that's what it is. Somebody suggested, why don't we just take a break? Let's take a break for now. And kind of like allowing for each to see other people. And then really counting on the other people that they would see wouldn't be like you. Are you counting that, like, again, there's a door. You'll see what's out there. Nobody like me. Someone here is very conceited. I don't know who it is. I hope it's not you, Capricorn. But kind of tired of waiting. Tired of waiting. Seems like a long distance relationships. The communication was awesome at first, and then it seems like kind of slowed down a little bit, or a lot for some. Where it seems like, well, I feel like I'm single already. Let's just make it official. others of you, this is in regards to a having to leave or travel somewhere else to get that financial independence. Even like, let's say, college students, or abroad, something abroad that you didn't have to do. Well, how could I better explain that? Like leaving the nest when you are ready to go off into the world by yourself. You could have been so used to your parents or that extra financial help. But now, going abroad, whether it's to study or a job, there's just a sense of freedom and independence, like accomplishment, feeling accomplished. Present energy, you have the Four of Chalices, which is the Four of Cups. Settling, huh? A bit bored. For some, it seems like, well, I'm not going to dwell on this or have thought about it enough. It's cups, so it could have been very emotional. Kind of wanting to just be single now and on your own, doing it on your own. Not willing to look at the possibility of another relationship. It looks like there could be people that want to date you or want to talk to you, but kind of expecting everyone to be the same, or still not ready for that world. So your heart, closing off your heart because of whatever happened. There is a need to release what happened or didn't happen. We're a bit expecting too much. It feels disappointment, like I thought they were going to be like this, or they promised this and it didn't come through. So expecting everybody to be the same, because you probably have that with people that were the same circumstances, just different people, but the results apparently, for some of you, kind of ended up the same. So just swearing off men, swearing off women, just relationships in general, and wanting to work on you. Now let's see, in your future, what's coming up? You don't even know, huh? You have the moon, Pisces energy, Cancer energy, a fear of being deceived again, a fear of testing the waters, not willing to see what's on the other side, not willing to face that emotion, very emotional. Maybe even keeping to yourself, hiding away from the world until you get your thoughts together. It's just too much. I feel like this brain fog. Somebody really must have messed with your heartstrings. Or this is what they feel you did to them. So not willing to take a chance because you don't know what's going to happen. Even though you think you do. By that I mean, it'll probably be the same. Not even going to try. So, for others of you, this is like totally switching gears and shifting into something else. Like what I said, working on yourself. This could be self-care and diving more into spirituality, or something that you didn't even think you liked or wanted or considered. But intuitively, You feel this is what you want to do. Could have been in the back of your mind, but it wasn't the time. You like how I rhyme. Beneath the deck, OMG. My Capricorns, you have you, the devil. This is you being in your element. You could be dealing with another Capricorn. Maybe you see all this wonderful food here. This is just overdoing it on something. Your me time apparently is involving a lot of ice cream. Guilty pleasures. Ah, guilty pleasures. What's this? Four of Pentacles. Hoarding, huh? Somebody's really keeping a lot to themselves. For some, it's like, I'm going to just save my money. Save, save, save. Some greediness there. They might think this, but it's like, no. No. I'm doing this for me. Why does it seem like that doomsday type of energy where, well, the way the world is going nowadays, it's like over preparation? Is there such a thing? I guess when it becomes unhealthy and toxic and expecting the worst and just buying up all the toilet paper and the water. I know I said you need water, but you know, leave some for the rest. So it's the very me, me, me. I'm taking care of me. I'm doing me. I'm doing this on my own. Okay, all right, Capricorns. Let's see you. You're doing it for a reason, right? Whatever helps you get up in the morning. Really sticking to something. Could be a way of thinking. Okay, so now let's clarify. What is this Nine of Pentacles? Are you overworking? That's not new. But it seems like a excess. Don't tire yourself out. Don't tire yourself out. You forget to eat. Or when you do, you overeat. Eating your pain away. This might be a diet issue. Where it's like, well, I'm by myself now. So I don't have to, you know, watch my weight or really care about what I look like. I can eat whatever I want. Then you have the Five of Wands upright. A lot of competition. So this is arguments. This is fighting. Not getting along. Trying to one-up each other. Underneath this Nine of Pentacles. So this separation, this wanting to do it on your own or just focusing on you could have been because you just weren't getting along, weren't on the same page. For others of you, this is a lot. Okay, I see like when you do, how should I explain? Like now that you're single, you see, you get a lot of attention, like all eyes on you, fighting for your attention, and you kind of like it. Somebody really likes this. This could be that the grass wasn't green on the other side because there's separation or wanting to be separated could have happened due to all the attention. So it's like, well, if I'm on my own, I don't have to answer to anyone. But someone here, like dealt with other people, talked to other people, and then saw the shallowness. It wasn't really different. It wasn't better. And then kind of missed what you had at home, right? So that was that doing the what ifs. When I was saying, what if I were to talk to that person? Or you know how sometimes you're like, if we would have met sooner, if we would have met at a different time, and there's a lot of noise in my place, that's why I have not been recording. So bear with me. My apologies in advance. My people upstairs are very noisy. Yeah. See, distracting. So back to this. It also, for some of you, you gave this relationship a chance again, but it was the same. It was the same. Nothing really changed for some of you. The Three of Wands is clarified by the Six of Pentacles and reverse. See, they said they were going to reciprocate. Excuse me. They said they were going to give the same. I know it wasn't fair. I know that I didn't give you the time and the attention. The money even could be at work too. You're going to get that raise. Don't worry about it. Just stay with me. Bear with me. It was like, okay, when you hit this, your 6 months, after 6 months, you're going to get this amount. And then that time came, and then there was like excuses like, oh, it's because this and that happened. Just in another 6 months, I promise, I'm going to make up. I'm going to get up to you. This next 6 months came and nothing. So just promises. Not the same. Not fair. But yet you still worked hard. You still put in your time, your energy. But nothing really changed. And this is where this disconnect could have began. It just seemed like, when is it ever going to happen? It always gets promised far ahead. It never comes. That ship never came. That action, that money. Did somebody owe you some money? They didn't give it to you? Just not fair. So for some of you, this might have made you a bit, sad, disappointed, and disinterested. I feel that disinterest. Like you don't even care anymore. You could have been working really hard at work, and then when the same thing was happening, stop caring. I feel like they notice this, and that's what they would promise. But yet, hey, oh, I didn't even see you. Okay. Four of Pentacles. That's hoarding. Keeping a secret. For some of you, this is in regards to your money. Not volunteering how much you make, how much you have saved. Because when people know you have money, then they want you to let them borrow it. Or, taking advantage, like total disrespect. So now it's like, you're not going to give it back to me anyway. I'm tired of being the nice guy. I'm going to just keep it for me. Yeah, I'm sad. But I'm not going to tell you why. If you don't know why, that's your problem. I'm trying to offer you this cup. And you not taking it, not falling for it. Like, yeah, it'll be the same thing. I'm trying to offer you this that's going to make you happy. But no, somebody who's very stingy. Maybe it's your boss. Maybe it's your boss. Or maybe you're the stingy one, Capricorn. I don't know your life like that. Just very secretive. Secretive. Then you have the Six of Cups, upright. So this could be, actually I see it more like learning from past experiences. Learning from past experiences. Or, see, that could be a good thing or a bad thing. Why? Because if you've constantly been dealing with people that just hurt you, don't give you the respect that you deserve, just take from you, then you expect everyone to be the same. So you learn from that, right? But that kind of closes off everyone, because not everyone will be that way. But you don't want to even try. Others of you, it's good that you're doing that. See, confusing. Which one is it? Did I make, what if? So this could be someone from your past, whether it's a friend, whether it's a family member, whether it's someone that you worked for, or an ex. It just feels like someone from the past is coming towards you, but you're kind of already with reason. I feel this one, for this one, is with reason, because they're coming around with the same tricks. They deceived you in the past, and now they have, and it's even like the same type of story. It's like, how would I fall for it again? Like, kind of telling them, or just saying to yourself, like, how dare they? Like, how do they expect me to fall for this again? They've deceived me already many times. I've given them the benefit of the doubt, but yet it's the same. Okay, so a lot of mistrust, not trusting. Beneath the deck, you have the Queen of Cups in reverse. They say, somebody here says that they're going to be more approachable, more caring about your feelings, more, just more. But it, again, goes back to the same thing. This is someone that is very emotionally unavailable, into themselves. That me energy. They could have some psychological issues or overindulgence type tendency to create some kind of chaos. Like when they're around, like drama queen, there we go. Big deal. They make a big deal about everything, or everything just goes wrong when they're around. It's like that person at work that always has a flat tire, that they didn't put gas in the car, that somebody here bumped them, rear-ended them, someone is, like always an excuse. Always an excuse type thing. And just draining energy so much that it could get you to fall off that wagon. Like if you were on this diet, right? Off the sugar, off the excess alcohol, or you had already said, I'm not going to get involved in this drama. But some way they always bring you around, back to it. And it's like, that's enough. So it's coming back around. It's the same cycle, same pattern. For some of you, this is family. So, it's hard not to deal with family. Okay. My Capricorns, I'm going to give you an oracle card. This is what your higher self, the divine, wherever it is that you believe in, this is your message. Told you about that hydrate, didn't I? Drink some water. Your body is made of water, 70%. Earth is made, covered in 70% of water. Drink it. Water makes the body good. And answers within. So, for some of you, I feel that this little nagging feeling, this question that you keep asking yourself, that you might want to just not think about. You already know what to do. If this is someone deceptive that's constantly doing it, you know exactly how to get away from it. It might hurt their feelings. It might take some blocking and kind of like really closing that door so they can learn, so they can know you're serious. Others of you, this is this shift into other things. What makes you happy? Those questions that you have about spirituality, about a certain topic, about creating something else, doing something else, saving your money for what? Keeping your emotions to yourself, not wanting to let everyone know because they tend to sabotage it, take advantage of it. You tell me. There you go, my Capricorns. I hope that makes sense. Please like, subscribe.